guys, welcome back to Maison Malli. I'm Malli, and today we're going to be talking 5 Louis Vuitton bags you never need to buy. But before we get into the video, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Show your girl some love. You guys can also find me over on Instagram at Maison Malli. I'd love to connect with you there. We do a lot of coffee videos, luxury videos, and so if that's something that you might be into, you can find me right here. Let's talk Louis Vuitton bags you just don't need to buy. Alrighty friends, well, welcome back to Maison Malli. You guys have been leaving in my comments below a lot of videos that you would like to see, and I would say resoundingly the one that I hear about the most is Malli, let us know, Louis Vuitton bags that we just should not be buying. So as a lot of you guys know, I worked for Louis Vuitton for 7 years. I just recently quit about 2 months ago. And so I've kind of seen it all. I've seen, the great bags. There are a lot of those. The bags that people should just not be getting, repair issues, price increases. And I think with all of that put together, I've made a list of 5 bags that I think that you guys just never, ever need to buy. And so without further ado, let's hop into it. Bag number 1, I'm gonna put it out there, is the Pochette Matisse in canvas. Now, as you guys may know, I myself just got a Pochette Matisse. I can actually link that video for you right here. But I got my Pochette Matisse in the empreinte leather, and here is why. Canvas cracks, okay? The Metis, I would say over the last 7 years, I don't even want to say how many defective bags I have switched out, because the canvas on the Metis is just not where it's at, and I just don't think that it's worth the money. So you guys don't want to be spending the Metis right now. It is currently $2,050, over $2,000 for a bag that is definitely going to crack with time. It's just inevitable. The bag constantly bends on the flap, and so with the constant bending, you'll start to see little splits in your leather. And then of course, if it's past a certain time, for Louis Vuitton, it's usually about 5 years, they will not exchange your piece, and it will be said that, cracking is a normal part of canvas. So if you're not ready for all of that, I would say just pony up a few extra $100. The Pochette Matisse in empreinte leather, it is $2,420. So for an extra $400, you can get an actual leather bag that you don't have to worry about it cracking or wearing poorly. The next bag on my bags you don't need to buy from Louis Vuitton is going to be the Speedy. Now, hear me out. We all love a good Speedy. My first bag was a Speedy, but I'm gonna narrow it down specifically. So when I say you don't need to get a Speedy, I mean Speedy 30 or 35 without the strap. Oh my gosh. My biggest pet peeve when I worked at Louis Vuitton was people buying the Speedy 30 and 35 without the strap. And here is why. I think Speedy 25, the original without the strap, it's beautiful. It's dainty, it's fun, it's little. You can put your things in there and you're good to go. But a lot of people like to use 30 and 35 for work, travel, every day. So they tend to stuff it. And then I always tell clients, like, you should get it with the strap. It's going to be a lot more comfortable. You can wear it as a shoulder. You can wear it as a crossbody. And honestly, I know it's because people want to save the additional $500. They decide to go without the strap. And what happens, honestly, a good 7 out of 10 times, clients will come back into the store 2-3 months later and say, oh, it's a lot to carry this around. Do you have a strap for it? And at that point, we advise clients, no, it's not a great idea, because the bandolier has the straps on the side that's there to support the weight of your bag, whereas the Speedy without the strap does not. So the only place that you would be able to put your strap is literally on the shapes of the bag, those little hooks, and it can totally ruin your handles. And once your handles are ruined and your canvas is ripped, guess what? It can never be repaired. So if you're thinking about getting a Speedy 30 or 35 for everyday use, I strongly suggest just save the extra cash and go ahead and get the Speedy bandolier. The third bag on my Louis Vuitton do not buy list is going to be the Noenoe. The Noenoe in canvas particularly. So It's a cool bag. Like, I like the idea of it, but it does not wear well. Actually, it wears really like poorly, very poorly. So many things. One, it doesn't keep its shape at all. So once you start using it, it's gonna be like flopping around and weird. And it's supposed to be a structured bag. But again, if you think about it, how is canvas going to be structured, right? So it just starts to get slouchy and it gets like deformed and it just doesn't look great. Two, the bag starts to peel or pell. Which one is it? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys say peel or pell? Anyways, you guys know what I mean. The inside of the bag, the microfiber lining, starts to kind of shred, peels a little bit. And I just don't think that, you know, if you're spending, how much is it? Did I write it down? $1,800 on a bag, that it should be pelling on the inside, right? So you've got the deformity, you've got the pelling, and then again, there's cracking. So the lining of the bag, right, going around it on the top, you'll see little splits in your canvas. And again, that is something that cannot be repaired. So I know that the bag is at a nice price point. People like it because it comes in all of those fun colors and it's under $2,000. But I feel like, what's the point of buying a bag that's under $2,000 if it's not gonna look great in a year or so, you know? Fourth on my list is going to be the Souple Petite Mall or Petite Mall Soft. Either way you slice it, that bag is trash, in my opinion. So one, I think that it's heavily overpriced. Like, why would you pay $3,000 for a canvas bag with a canvas strap? Just doesn't make sense to me. I don't like it. I think that it's just way overpriced. The most that bag should be, I would give it maybe $2,500. But for a full canvas bag with a canvas strap, not even a leather strap, it's definitely not worth the money. Also, the bag is a little bit awkward on, so when you wear it, it kind of like bounces weird because it's kind of like this square, but a little circular. I just think it's not a good fit. And I think that clients have kind of peeped that. And so it hasn't sold wonderfully, at least when I was there. But again, people still get it. And I'm here to say, I don't think that it's worth your money. Last but not least on my list of bags you do not need from Louis Vuitton is the Capucine. I said it, the Capucine. Here's why. So it's not that I don't think that it's a great bag. I think that it's a lovely bag. The leather is beautiful. It's a Parnasset leather. It's leather on the inside. But overall, the reason that I don't like this bag is how hard that LV pushes it. So we all know that the top houses have their bags that everybody wants, that they're coveted pieces, right? So for Hermes, it's going to be the Birkin, the Kelly. For Chanel, it's going to be the flap bag. And if you guys think about it, Louis Vuitton doesn't have a high-end bag over $5,000 that everybody covets and really wants. And so the brand is really trying to, you know, mold and shape the Capucine into being that bag. And I'm here to tell you, it's been out for like the last 7 years and people aren't with it, okay? People do not see it the way that Louis Vuitton wants it to be seen. And so the brand really pushes it out there. They push it onto bloggers. You always see a lot of bloggers with it. You see they enlist celebrities to wear it. You know, they increase incentives in the store for client advisors to sell it. And this is all because they really want it to be the next LV it bag because of the price point of $5,000 plus. And I just don't think that it is. So the reason I don't like the Capucine, I guess I just have like trauma and PTSD from being forced to sell this bag that honestly nobody really wants. In addition to that, the bag doesn't really wear that well over time, in my personal opinion. You constantly have to keep it stuffed. Again, it starts to slouch in and deform. And I just think for a bag that you're gonna spend that much on, it shouldn't be doing that. Like, I don't really think that, you know, other coveted bags like the Chanel flat bag changes its shape, or like the Kelly or the Birkin. But you see, in this case, the Capucine does change its shape. So it's not that I hate the bag. I just wish that the brand was wasn't trying to push it so hard on clients and on advisors when it's just really not the next it bag. I feel as though all of the resources that they're putting into making this bag the next it bag, they can just find another it bag, right? They're Louis Vuitton. Yes, guys, so those are my top picks for bags. I just don't think that you need from Louis Vuitton, as I explained why. Drop it in the comments down below and let me know, what do you think? Do you own any of these bags? Do you agree with anything that I'm saying? Do you disagree with what I'm saying? It's totally good. It's all fine. I'd love to hear from you in the comments down below. If you found value in this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button right now. I would love to have you here, a part of my Maison Malli family. As always, guys, thank you for stopping by Maison Malli, and I'll see you guys next time.